following is a KPD Network production.
Welcome to this week's episode of Goin for the Pynn, the latest installment of a WWE podcast here on the KPD Network. I'm Dan. I'm joined here by my wrestling friends. First, Sean, how's it going, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you, bud?
I'm doing very well. I caught him off guard there.
Yeah, sorry. Just hanging out.
And he's back, folks. Bada boom, realest Boston accent in the room, JBLL.
Dude, are we just wrestling friends? Aren't we football friends and everyday
we are
friends?
both, but
I don't hear the accent, by the... wait
yeah,
a minute.
there it
No,
is.
it's there.
Needs another beer.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, your host for tonight, Going for the Pin.
Well, and every night.
And every night.
Why do you always have to jump in on my intro?
That's actually
Oh.
the second
Every
week in a row.
week.
That is the second week in a
Well,
row.
I mean, it's only 2 times.
But your host
2 for
tonight,
2.
Brian Pynn.
How's it going, everybody?
Welcome back, man. Let's
get talking.
talk about what's going on here.
Yeah. So we had a good episode last week. I thought it went 2 weeks
Great
ago.
inaugural
It
episode.
went really good. I got a bunch of good feedback.
I had fun.
I also heard it was the #1 podcast out of all of our friends that isn't Panthers related.
Oh, wow.
There we
Look
go.
at
Number
that.
one.
That's quite the statistic
Number
right
one.
there.
I think we
Still
had
holding
5
true.
listeners.
Yeah.
Who were in. Everything was all in. All right.
Gave me a good
Interesting.
run for my money.
We're working on it. So, so we're going to change up a couple of things this week. We're not going to do that full recap of the week. Way too much. We're trying to keep this under a certain
Why?
amount of
Because
time.
it's 3 hours.
Too much.
long.
3
Well,
hours.
that's
3
one
hours.
That's
episode.
just raw.
It's just one
You got
episode.
3, then 2, then 1, and then another 1 for the cruiserweight. if
I
you
mean, then
count
there's
that.
like other stuff.
Well, yeah, Holy Foley and all that other stuff. So,
Yeah, that's things to watch.
yeah, we're gonna change it up this week. We're just gonna do our favorite things. It's kind of gonna be like Oprah. You're just gonna pick your favorite thing of the week.
Are you getting us a car?
Yeah, what do we get?
Dude, Oprah sucks.
Once
It's
we
not going to be
find
like Oprah, is it?
once we find that internet money, because it's gonna be here sooner or later, I'll buy you cars
Please sponsor us.
any way possible. So we'll go around the table. We're just gonna pick whatever we liked from the week. There's a lot this week compared to 2 weeks ago. Even after the pay-per-view, there was still nothing. But we'll go around, pick what we like. We'll talk about those things, and then move on to something else if we need to. I think this week we're going to talk a good amount about one thing, but take it from there.
I know
So-
what we're going to talk a lot about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we're not going to talk a lot about Brie.
Oh, no, probably not at all.
No.
That
Give
might
it
be the end of it right
Couple
there.
of weeks.
I'm waiting.
Couple- in a couple
That's
weeks.
how you guys got me to sign on to this, and now she's
Dude,
gone.
we could have a separate podcast about her Instagram account, though.
Oh, no, we got divas, and we got
Total Bellas?
Yeah, growing
can't
up
say
Bella,
it.
whatever it's called.
Nah, Total Bellas, bro.
Oh, whatever.
It's Cena. You're going to see
Gr-
Cena
growing up
topless all the
Bella?
time.
Growing
So at
up,
that
Bella.
point, I'm going to get rid of all you guys. I'm just going to bring in girls,
Oh, wow.
and then and Dennis, obviously.
Oh, here we go.
So you're just getting rid of me and the commish. That's it.
Pretty much.
The 2 good guys here.
Pretty much. So yeah. So
Heel turn for Pynn.
So the question is, who wants to start off? I mean, mine, I think we can just kind of go over real quick. It's not, start it
Why don't you
off.
take us off then?
I'll take it off. All right. So my favorite thing of the week was the Jericho match. I think at this point, Jericho is doing some of the best work he's ever done. I've been a Jerichoholic forever, man of 1,005. 4. Well,
5.
there you go. Is it 4?
Well,
I
I go
think
at
it
4.
was 4. I think he actually upped it a couple of years ago. But
Yeah, you
I
might be
don't
right.
know. So
I'm
Even
almost
when he-
at the point in my life where I can hear Dean Malenko's name without thinking about ICP.
The great
Oh,
one.
no.
They've
That's
been gone
fair,
a little
yeah.
bit, so yeah.
Well, I was fine until you just said that. Now I'm not.
Now you're
so
back.
our 5 listeners just went away after we got brought up. But all right. So
Wait, did you like him when he was ponytail Jericho too?
oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like his
that's-
little mustache now. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's sick.
I like the little fluff hair and the little chub
Oh,
in the
he's
belly.
great.
It's
Oh,
always
it's good.
it's
Dude, you like his chubby belly?
I do. It's nice. It's nice.
A scarf with no shirt on is the move.
It's
Power
sick.
move.
Oh, it's yeah.
Don't be
So,
mad when I do that this winter, guys.
Okay.
But I think my favorite moment of all of Raw was seeing the Lion Tamer again.
Love it.
I've been clamoring for that move to come back. I'm sorry, the Boston Crab that he does is not
Walls
his
of Jericho?
finisher. It's not his finisher.
I know it's not.
The head kneeling talk. I can't talk.
Wait, what's the difference? I
So
thought he
it's
always did the
puts
Lion
his
Tamer.
he puts his knee on the person's head.
So the Walls of Jericho is just a Boston Crab. The Lion Tamer is when it's like on his shoulder and neck, and he puts his knee in his head.
And I will give Michael Cole credit. He
always calls it the right thing.
He called it the Lion
He
Tamer.
does, yeah.
Everybody else went.
And he said
Jericho.
Walls of Jericho first, and then he changed it when he actually put it into the Lion Tamer.
It's two separate
which I love.
moves.
Absolutely love it.
So
God, I'm a nerd.
And not only that, him and Neville, great match. I mean, Neville does good stuff. Neville doesn't need to be good on the mic. He just goes out there, does his moveset, does a good job.
Does he have a creepy mustache now too? A little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Dude,
Not sure.
He probably did it because Neville's built like a superhero. He's like flexible.
Well, that's why he
so
wears
it
a
didn't
cape.
bother him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Probably.
he's not going to do that to Roman Reigns or something. He'd snap in half.
Do you think that he's getting this creepy mustache to take away from his ears?
Oh, I know. He's got some weird ears.
He kind of looks like that Mickey Mouse guy you love so much.
Oh, man. Dude, I hate that
Wow.
you talk bad about Mickey Mouse in this podcast. What is your
The
problem?
man's good. Mickey Mouse is a good guy. I like it.
It's not
so,
bad.
yeah. So I mean, that's my favorite moment. I mean, it's a small one, but it was just one of those things. So as soon as I saw it, the smiles came on my face that I
the
haven't
little
had in a while.
details. The little details.
little
you know?
tiny things, and it was a good starting point of Raw, in my point, because he did a little interview, did his stupid idiot, love that stuff.
Oh, so good.
Oh, so good. I saw a shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees that says, "I'm from Winnipeg, you stupid idiot."
That's
in.
funny.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna buy it. It's like $30, so.
So why so cheap?
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's mine. Like I said, it's like a quick little jumping thing I liked. I mean, who wants to?
Jeff, JBWL, what do you got?
So I would say my favorite thing in this, you just mentioned that was the beginning. This is the very beginning when they had the four men who were going to be in the final match in the ring. And they were all talking about what they were going to do later that night and how they were going to win the belt. And Rollins did his normal stick and he killed it. And Kevin Owens did his thing and he killed it. And Big Cass killed it. And they know that Reigns is so bad on the mic, so they don't let him talk. And it was perfect because he was just like the enforcer there.
He just threw punches.
Yeah, once it was his time to talk, he just went at it instead. And I thought that was the play because he sucks on the mic.
I also saw it as with Rollins stepping back and not saying a whole lot. I mean, at first he did his whatever. He knew sell those two other guys.
Yeah.
Sell Owens, sell Cass. And
Well-
Cass sold it better than I've ever heard him.
It's probably to some degree too. He knows he has to because he keeps accidentally killing people like really badly, right? So he knows he has to push the
Finn-
people that are still alive.
Finn came out this week and said he's a safe worker. He landed wrong.
Sting also said that.
Yeah. But Sting also
When he
You think Rollins just threatened to curb stomp him though?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was my other favorite part about that part was, him sitting back because he can go on the mic and be on the mic for 20 minutes and rag on anybody.
Yeah.
Letting those two guys go at it,
Yeah.
and letting Cass actually do his own mic work.
He's not too bad.
No, he's not bad.
No,
That's
he's
good.
fine.
He needs some work,
yeah.
but he's not bad.
It's good. I mean, I had no problem with it, but I mean, my favorite moment was Owens saying to Corey Graves,
Yeah.
I love your show on the network.
Oh yeah. He used to go to sleep at night.
Yeah, he's to go sleep.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like that
Yeah.
little
Oh, so
jabs,
good.
little
Yeah,
jabs.
Owens
I-
says funny comments.
I can't wait till one day Owen starts wrestling with no shirt on, so I feel better about myself.
Oh,
I
man.
think that'll ever happen.
No, because he wears that little stretch thing under that. too.
Spanx?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never seen that?
Helps hold it in a little
Owens
bit.
is the man. I saw a video today where his son was like 1. Have you seen this?
Yeah, his name's Owens. Owens.
Whatever it is. But he was wrestling in like kind of like a VFW wherever in the smaller leagues, and he like does this devastating finisher, and he goes out into the crowd, and his wife's there with the carriage, and he literally gets his son, like brings him in the ring and puts him on the guy to pin him,
Oh, really?
and it's awesome.
That's too good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
Him and his indie stuff.
I like
mean,
him.
I watched some of those videos, and the dude was just crazy. He would
good
beat
stuff.
up people in the audience. Like, just didn't care.
I'm glad he didn't
Yeah.
beat me up. I don't want to get beat up.
You were there, he would
Well,
have
he-
done.
he-
Look at
he-
your face.
he's the guy that has a gimmick of I think just being himself.
Yeah.
Other than they had to make him change his name.
Oh, that,
but
yeah.
but he's one of those guys that, like you said, he's not like Reigns. I mean, Rollins is out there to, find the way to win by cheating or doing whatever. Owens is a bad guy, but he finds he's an opportunity bad guy.
Yeah.
He will do little things to make him come off like he's, a heel, whatever. But
Yeah.
but I think that's harder to do than the cheap way of, pulling the trunks or doing whatever. I don't know. It's just, I think he's that perfect guy for the belt right now, which we'll get into later. it's one of those. It's been waiting for this moment for him to get that.
Yeah.
So, but
Well, on a more serious note, I'll give you my favorite thing of the week. Mine came from SmackDown. It was the only good thing that happened on SmackDown. And it's not related to the Headbangers because they're terrible still.
whoa.
No, they're terrible. So my favorite moment was definitely Heath Slater related. Getting to see Renee Young, who I'm incredibly in love with, interview Heath Slater and Rhino and Heath Slater's wife. And this is a moment when I realized that I like wrestling too much. I immediately went online to find out if that was actually Heath Slater's wife, even though I knew it wasn't. But to my surprise, I wasn't the first person to look into that. And there was a lot of information about it already.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Tons.
Whole Wikipedia page just for her?
There's a lot about it.
Yeah.
Turns out, not his real wife.
No.
She was a little chunkster.
Oh, no.
But she was pretty funny. And
Rhino was good in that movie.
Rhino was
too.
great.
Oh,
Said very little. Was very funny. He'll make a great politician. And he's the fact that the wife served cheese whiz and crackers was on a styrofoam plate was just
and then
spectacular.
Rhino making faces on the cheese and
it was
crackers.
great. Yeah, he made the
whole
faces.
thing.
It was cute.
And then it's just Renee Young. Oh my God.
She's the best. I'm in love with her. This is getting weird. We should move on.
So my favorite part was I didn't really watch much of it. I'm gonna be honest with you,
It's okay.
but I did see the Headbangers because anything old school gets my attention.
Nice.
And I think it's Mosh. That's his name,
Yeah,
right?
Mosh
Or
is,
Thrash.
Mosh is
Mosh
the,
and Thrash,
was always the bigger with the he's
Mosh
guy
is the
I would
one in
say-
the skirt.
the taller guy.
No, Mosh.
Whoever
I thought
was
was the
That's what I
stalker
thought.
dude.
Yeah, Mosh
The same.
gets up on the top,
Yeah.
up on the ropes, and drops a serious dab.
Oh yeah,
Right at the beginning.
yeah. Okay,
Right at the
yeah.
beginning.
That has to be my favorite part.
That's just he's like 60 and he's trying to connect with the
Dude,
kids.
I was telling Sean, what a great cross genre. The Headbangers dabbing, they're just bringing music together,
The Usos do it too.
Yeah.
Now they're just that's just when people don't know what to do. They go to that's the go-to move, the dab.
Anybody can do it. Jeff can do it. I mean,
Dude, I could nail the dab. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
That's
but you
an
could,
easy
you
one.
weirdo.
yeah, that's the only move you know.
Dude, I'm looking up how old the headbangers are.
All right.
They don't even have their own Wikipedia page, probably, do they?
While JBLL does that, what else we got, Pynn?
So, I mean, obviously, we got the big main event of the week, which was the Fatal 4-Way. So we had Cass, Owens, Rollins, and Reigns.
A lot of fun.
Very, very good match.
I enjoyed it.
I mean,
I was on the edge of my desk chair not working while I watched this.
I was in my bed watching on my iPad, so it was,
I want to hear what you do in your bed, you weirdo.
I like that term on the edge of my desk chair.
Yeah.
that's a shared opportunity right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those matches. You sit there at first. Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean that. So we were.
We had a little,
Kids
a little
coming
distraction
undone.
here in the studio
I know,
window.
sorry.
We're gonna ignore that.
Kamish just farted.
So it was one of those matches at first. You sit there and you watch, and you're like, it's good. It's probably a really good. It's one of the best Raw matches I've seen in a while. Probably one of the best matches I've seen in a while. But it was at first. I'm looking at it going, it's very predictable in my opinion because I knew Cass was going out first.
Well, everything's been predictable lately, so you
Yeah.
just assume it's going to be predictable.
Yeah, but
which makes sense.
And this was your basic 4 men, one guy who's the newest out of everybody. He's going out first. At one point, I did think maybe they'd put it on him, put the belt on him. Then I thought, no, it's he's running the match too much at the beginning. Then it was, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, as I'm about to text you guys that point, that I'm like, oh, this is getting really predictable. I completely delete it. I'm like, nope, this is just turned to outstanding in my opinion.
What point was that?
As soon as Triple H came out.
Yeah.
I mean, once that pedigree on the floor, I'm like, this is over.
So after he pinned Reigns, right?
Yeah.
And who did you think was going to win after that?
Owens.
Did you?
I knew
I didn't
Owens.
think Owens was gonna.
No, they've done that other thing so many times with Triple H.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hoping for a thumbs down. That was my
Yeah.
one thing I was hoping for him, looking over at Rollins and just to give him the thumbs down.
Yeah.
Because that's the Triple H evolution. Triple H, I like that one.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. I don't know where this is going with the belt and with Triple H and all that. I'm hoping it's going to be he's running NXT. So it's the 3 brands going at each other. So
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that.
you got to think about all four of those guys are from NXT.
Is he a presence in NXT? Triple H?
He's just the runner
On camera, though?
No, but he does
Every
like
once in a while, but not very often.
yeah, it's more Regal is the on camera like commissioner, whatever. But he does like the Twitter, or Instagram. He's the one anytime a new title's been out, or he's always putting himself with that because he's the face of NXT. My thing with it is that would be a good lead up for it, where Owens is his NXT guy. The other two, Reigns and Rollins, they were in NXT, but it was a different time at that point.
Yeah.
NXT didn't really grab its footing until Owens, Finn Balor, the Baileys, all of them started coming in. That's when NXT really started growing and becoming probably
less of a developmental and more of its own brand.
The best, probably one of the best for hardcore wrestling fans. I mean, no crowd is better than the NXT crowds. I mean, we sat at one, and it was like an old ECW event. Yeah. I mean, these people are all marks. We all love it. It's, it was good. I'm hoping that plays into it. So he goes, I made this champion for you guys because he's the best guy out of my stable that you guys pretty much ravished and took all my people from. Yeah,
dude, I just thought it was going to be like another McMahon, like
it probably
dog shit thing.
Unfortunately, it probably will be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it would be nice if they did something.
We all want something. We all know what's going to happen. It's not going to add up to what it wants to be.
I like the angle you brought up, though. I think that would be pretty cool. But I just think it's going to be like another power struggle thing.
Oh yeah, it's always a power struggle.
Yeah, which would kind of bum me out.
Well, I mean, I don't want you to get bummed out.
I hate being bummed out, dude.
I hate when you're bummed out, man.
You're watching the wrong sport then. So, I mean, my big question about the match is, what do you guys feel about, is Owens the right person for the title?
Instead of one of the other three?
Other three. Yeah. Right now.
Well,
yeah, because...
Coming off of Finn Balor having the belt and then wanting to do something with a new person, is he the right person for the belt?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because someone has to hold the title to keep it warm for Finn when he gets back.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too. I mean, he makes that title which everybody hated. It was gross. It looked gross. It's whatever. He made that thing look like $1 million.
Well, what do you think that people would want to see more? More of Finn and Rollins, or more of an Owens Finn? Because how long is Balor out?
6 months at least.
Yeah, probably at the very earliest.
Weirdly, in wrestling, that's not that long.
That's WrestleMania-ish.
No.
Yeah.
It's right around WrestleMania. So I'm saying, I'm not even going to say Reigns or Rollins is going to be even going for the title right away. I'm going to say, why not put Sami Zayn in there? Sami Zayn has a win over Owens the last time they fought in a pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. Why not move him up for a couple of quick pay-per-views? I mean, they're doing every other month or whatever.
But do you think that feud's kind of like,
it's two guys?
Do you think it could be reborn again, or I thought they were kind of done with it?
It's two guys that are having a title on the line. They could add that to it.
This is unrelated, but I'm not a Zayn guy. I don't like.
Yeah. I just hate it.
It's terrible.
Maybe it's because I listened to too much ska when I was younger, and I just don't want to hear it anymore.
Because
that's why I don't like you.
That's harsh.
One thing I didn't bring up,
stern but fair, is
that I was never congratulated for being 100% correct on my draft predictions. You guys can congratulate me now if you want. But
hold on.
But the reason I'm asking is I put Zayn and Owens on SmackDown, and everyone else said that you need to split them up.
They did split up,
and they're on Raw. So you got it all wrong.
No, whatever it is. Sorry, Zayn and Owens. I'm sorry. Where you said to split them onto different shows.
Yeah,
and they're not.
They should have.
But now you're talking about them
at this point, because at that point I didn't see Owens getting the belt for at least a year. At that point, Finn Balor was getting the belt no matter what, and it's going to be up to WrestleMania with him, Reigns, and Rollins. There was, in my opinion, no one else that he was going to go against. Owens has that. I also see Owens versus Jericho, because with their little thing going on together, waiting to see where that goes. Because I know Jericho is going to do his, hey, we're buddies. I could get that title,
dude. And at this point too, he should be like at the top. He's like he's doing so well on the mic, and Yeah, he's been unbelievable lately.
I think they should give it to him. I know Owens will probably hold the belt for a while, but I think they should pass it between other people. I think it'll be more fun. People like when titles change.
They do, but
So I hope
when it's a
they
new
do it.
title, it doesn't make it that
I mean,
much.
let him keep it for a few months, but then like have it change at Survivor Series or something. I don't know.
But the one thing about Owens is when he holds a title, he makes that thing
Yeah,
the
but-
number one priority, the title. It's
Still.
not fighting him, it's for the title.
Still, it'd be fun. Change it around a little bit. I like changing things around. I like to see it.
So, I mean, yeah, so that was my next question was going to be, what do you think? Who's he going to? What's the next match for him? Where's the next feud?
I mean, it's probably gonna be
one of those guys in the ring. I mean, it's probably going to be Rollins.
It'll probably be Rollins first.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see Reigns. I think Reigns is going to go back to Rusev because
Yeah,
they never
I
really.
won't go to. Yeah, they'll go to Rollins
They didn't finish
first.
anything with that.
No.
I guess Rusev had like some kind of little injury and stuff. So, but he'll be back in like I think next week. So I think they'll work that back in.
Dude, you know who he should fight? Who's the big guy who keeps smashing all the little dudes?
Baron Corbin.
No.
Oh, Braun Strowman.
Strowman.
Yeah, I'm all in on Strowman.
He looks good. He lost a lot of weight. He's
Oh, he looks so good.
looking good.
The greatest entrance song ever.
Dude, when he's just destroying the tiny dudes, that's like my favorite thing. Did you see he ripped off that guy's mask?
That
on
was
that
so
thing?
good. That
And
was so good.
they acted like he like completely humiliated, like he pissed on him or something.
That's one
Pretty
thing.
much did.
That's one thing I've noticed lately is they're like almost bringing jobbers back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So when we had our favorite things, because it didn't happen this week, I didn't say it because it's been happening for a few weeks. My favorite thing is jobbers. Between like him and like Nia Jax, that big beefy broad who's just like crushing people, I am all in on these jobbers.
Dude,
Now, and then they interview the jobbers and they're like, "Why are you doing this?" And they're like, "Because I'm a good person."
I like the one that said because I like big sweaty dudes.
And did you notice this week?
Is that what the guy said?
Yeah, they were
He
really
definitely
watching
said
what
that.
the people said
Yeah,
this week. 'Cause
yeah.
I think that guy went off topic. You didn't do what they
Yeah,
said.
I think
you
he
to
probably
say.
went off a little bit.
Well,
So,
if
Mick-
you had a chance, if they offered you like $5,000 to be a jobber for Braun Strowman, would you do it?
Yes. Are you kidding me? Of course I would.
What about $1,000?
Oh, didn't you go from 500 to $1,000?
No, for $5,000 to $1,000.
Oh, I'm still in. I that's fine.
What if it hurt?
250 is not gonna hurt.
How
Come
about
on.
for a
I'm
12 pack
tough guy.
of Bud Light Limes?
I'm in.
All right.
I'm in.
Would you do it for
Just
free?
making
No. Okay.
Maybe.
Moving on.
What were you gonna say, Dan? You were-
Oh, I was gonna say, I think it was Mick Foley actually put up an article about jobbers and how he actually was one at one point. There's like video.
Yeah.
Do you remember
all of him
Paul-
in WCW was a jobber?
Do you remember
pretty much.
Paul Van Dale?
Paul Van
Yeah,
Dam.
that name sounds familiar.
He was like a super jobber back when we were younger.
Yeah.
He like always fought like on like I don't know whatever that show was. Anyway, Carmella's dad.
Oh yeah, right.
So jobbers are like. So he was actually mentioned in the article, just about how underappreciated they are, and they're actually like good workers, and that's why they're jobbers.
Dude, the other thing too is like you have all these mid card people, and they fight the same mid card people, and they win 50% of the time. They really don't get anywhere. That's why I think having jobbers is a good idea because you can have mid card people keep winning at the same time. You know what I mean?
You turn the mid card guys into jobbers at that point. Like
Yeah.
Cruz over on SmackDown,
Yes.
becoming a jobber at this point.
Yeah.
Giving him matches, but
He's losing them. Yeah, so
it's the
there's no
Ziggler
point.
effect. Ziggler is
Yeah.
a jobber to the stars.
Exactly.
Give him high matches, but he's still going to lose it.
Do you ever give gibbers to the stars? I don't know. That's all I could think of.
Wow. I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, we can all really agree that, I mean, the match is pretty damn good.
You could market that as a show as opposed to Dancing with the Stars.
Gibbers to the
HJs
stars.
for the stars.
Wow.
Off topic or on topic? I'm not sure.
I feel like the show went better the last time. I don't know why.
See what happens when we let JBLL in the door. But actually, one thing we didn't talk about is the whole one with SummerSlam last time. We didn't even talk about the whole Randy Orton Brock thing, and now going up to Backlash.
Yeah,
What's going on here?
the whole Brock Lesnar thing. I'm done. I mean, I am so nothing in that match made me watch. I actually fast forwarded. I mean, it wasn't much to fast forward through. I mean,
I actually think I napped through part of it.
yeah. I mean, it was the last match. It was a long night. I mean,
Tired.
we all talk about how Raw feels like it's 8 hours long. That was 8 hours long with the pre-show and then like a 5-hour show. It was long. I mean, it had a good start at a little bit at first, but then Nothing grabbed me for SummerSlam.
Okay, all right. So you mean the whole show?
So I'm talking the whole show. So by the end, when we got to that point, I was just like, there's nothing about this that actually makes me want to watch.
You were checked out.
Yeah, I was done. Yeah. It was nothing about it. Yeah. So, we all knew what was going to happen. And I mean, I didn't know they were going to do a TKO TKO.
I don't think Orton knew.
From what I've heard, they said they told him before. There was a meeting the night before with I don't think Lesnar was there, but it was Paul Heyman, McMahon, both McMahons, him and Stephanie. And I think that's when they worked it out. They were going to do a TKO. I don't think they told Randy until that day.
Well, that's like the best opportunity for Randy to lose, but still save some credibility, right? He was knocked out.
I still think he make him look really, really bad at that point.
I know, but as opposed to him being pinned, you know what I mean?
But
like it's between the two.
I still think it makes you look worse if you get knocked out.
I couldn't believe how bloody he was.
Oh, that was 10 or 11 stitches? I know, staples. Staples into his head. So
man, I hate getting straples.
Straples? I hate those straples.
You ever have staple throat? Dude, I used to get it all the time when I was younger.
Oh, man. So you're saying TKO.
Yeah. That's what they called it. It was a TKO.
So what did they actually...
It's that move that Mark Merrow used to do.
But is
Which
that...
Nikki Bella does now.
Yeah.
But is that... Like... What happened is that what they meant?
They meant he could not participate in doing any more of the match, so that's why they called it.
Too bloody for wrestling activities.
Right, but what was their plan on achieving that?
He was going to bust him open. That was the whole thing.
Wrestlers can just do that on cue?
So that was the thing that was said in the back, that they said that Brock knows how to hit a person the right way to make someone bleed. So he did a little bit too much, in my opinion, so... I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where I don't mind blood in matches, but it just didn't need it. I mean, it didn't make anybody look good.
I've never seen someone bleed like that.
Steve Austin.
Bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve Austin lost all his blood. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they kept going.
I've never seen it pour out like that.
How much for Brock Lesnar to hit you like that? How much would it cost JBL? You listening?
No, he's not.
That's fine.
No,
I'm listening.
He's checked out.
How much for Brock to hit you like he did to Randy?
I mean, $50. I don't know. I feel like I could take a punch. You know,
Wow.
I'd be all right.
Okay.
I got a hard noggin.
just don't touch his fingers.
No, I would be.
Don't touch the fingers.
I would. There's not enough money in the world to let that mammoth man hit me. I feel like
with his dick tattoo.
Yeah.
So,
what if he's purple?
But
he gets scared when he's purple.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's just one of those things where I'm just done. I'm done with the whole Brock thing. I mean, there's nothing about him lately that's kind of going. It makes me tune in for him. I think they.
I just wish they would make him lose every now and then.
I think
they're building him up for something at this point.
He's going to lose at some point. I think the problem is now he's turned into a draw for people that don't typically watch. Yeah. So people,
I don't even think he's doing that anymore.
Well, but I think that's what they look. That's what they look to him as a draw, a main attraction for people that aren't UFC really wrestling fans. And now people are starting to catch on and be like, it's kind of boring, actually. It's predictable and boring, and it's the same thing over and over with a different opponent. And it's not that exciting. So
him in 2K, whatever, is going to be one move over and over again.
2 moves of fury.
5 buttons, and it's all going to do the same thing. So, but yeah, that's the one thing. I'm so done with him. I mean, get someone else back. I mean, at this point, I was more happy to see the headbangers than him. I mean,
wow, that's rough.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been on SmackDown. I wouldn't have tuned in for it. But you say Mosh and Thrasher coming back, I'm in. Put on I don't know.
Who would you rather see?
Duke the Dumpster Dorsey? I'm in.
Who would you rather see besides Mosh and Thrasher come back?
Brooklyn Brawler.
Like who's someone who they're missing because I just looked it up. I did my homework just now. The headbangers are only in their 40s. Is that depressing? They look very old.
Yeah.
Very weathered.
Yeah.
They're like 44 and 45 or something.
Wow, there's people that
unless
are way
Wikipedia
older.
is wrong. Not just anybody can write on Wikipedia, so I don't think it's wrong.
You know who I'd like to see back? The Mountie.
The Mountie.
The Mountie is one of my. No, he's still alive.
He's alive. Good.
His name was like John Paul something. I can't. Don't.
He's probably
me.
actually
don't
a Mountie.
Quote me. No, it was something else. But, yeah. I mean, I'm just done. I don't know how you guys. You guys are the UFC guys. I I just play the game. I don't really do anything else.
I don't know.
Well, now he's suspended in both, right?
Right? Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Oh, he only had to pay a $500 fine, I guess. So that's good.
That was funny though. I was
That was
hoping he was
funny,
going to
yeah.
make it rain on her, as opposed to throwing him one. I was
Well,
like,
that was-
this is going to get aggressive, and then he just threw him down one at a
Can you
time.
guys make sense of that for me? I don't understand what they were even
The
doing.
$500 fine.
No, I don't understand the $500 fine. I don't understand the whole conversation they were having.
Yeah, I don't either.
He was going one way, she was going another way, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, I know what the board wants to do and what you're gonna do, and I'm like, I don't understand who you're talking about, who's gonna be on the board. I know she'll be on the board.
I kind of assumed he was saying like if he apologizes, it'll keep Brock in good graces, and if he doesn't, she's on the board, so she can suspend him. So he's out there just placating to her.
Not the way he was saying it.
All
though.
Pynn got is he was bored.
I was.
Yeah,
I was.
yeah,
I mean, I
yeah,
like
yeah.
Paul Heyman. Put him with someone else at this point. He is.
Put him with Reigns.
Yeah.
He-
Perfect.
He should be with multiple people.
He did that before. It didn't
Multiple partners.
work. When he was with Punk,
Multiple-
him and CM Punk were great because Punk could talk too. So I mean, you can do. I mean, Punk's a whole nother conversation for another day at this point. Hopefully in a couple of weeks. Is that when he's fighting?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Isn't it this weekend?
It's not this weekend. It's the weekend.
Oh,
after.
is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So at that point, we'll be.
We'll discuss that.
At
That'll
that
be
point,
fun.
we'll be back up. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, the whole. I'm just done. I'm done with him.
Yeah.
He's not getting my money. I mean, my $10 a month that other people use. Shh.
Let's move on.
All right. So, I mean, I just want to do one other quick segment in my mind. I mean, I don't know what we
It'll
got
be
for
quick.
time here. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
quick. So this week, I want to do just a question. You know, this is what I want to do from now on. All right. There's a lot of great entrances now. They're working out entrances. I mean, everybody can say the Demon's great. I don't like the Demon. But everybody else's entrances with music works so good nowadays. What's one of the worst entrances you've ever seen?
Keep rolling. What?
So
Keep
bad.
rolling. Dude, The Undertaker, when he came out to Limp Bizkit.
So
Dude, right
bad.
when I hear this is immediate, and he's out there in his motorcycle looking like a little twerp. I hated that. There's been
was
so
so
many
bad.
Undertakers, dude, but him
all right,
listening to Limp
all right.
Bizkit on his Harleys, though, by far the
Didn't
worst.
they change it to Kid Rock at one point too?
Dude, yeah, the
American
American
Badass.
Badass.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That's when he
Yeah.
became. So yeah,
Dude, the Rollin' Limp Bizkit one was by far the worst.
It's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
I mean, I've gone back and forth because it worked with the motorcycle, and at first it was bad because of the dumpiness of the Undertaker. He was not
Yeah.
in shape at that point. As time went on, he actually got in really good shape, and I liked the character a lot. But yeah, I mean, is it the worst? I mean, I just watched MTV Classic the other day, and Limp Bizkit came on. I didn't mind it.
Dude, can I give
This is
can
a
I
music
give two?
podcast, so I don't care.
Can I give two?
Yeah.
Because that's the older one. Can I tell you who the worst current one is?
Okay.
Is the Big Show. Because when he comes out, you know the Big Show's about to wrestle. Dude, once that music hits, you know he's coming out and it's just going to be terrible.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the dude's one of the highest paid in the WWE.
I know.
He's like number 3 on the highest paid.
Yeah, it's too bad. That's a bad allocation of funds is what I call it.
What do you got then?
Well, I think one of the worst current intros, and maybe it's not the worst, but like it needs to be better. Rusev. It's so awkward.
But I love it.
He had one awesome one though with
But
the tank.
Okay,
The
yeah.
tank was
Okay, obviously that
outstanding.
doesn't count. But like he comes out and he does his thing, and then he jumps,
Oh, I love the jump.
but nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens. Yeah, I
like
know.
the lights don't even
Oh,
change.
like something should
that
explode.
has to be
because I love
pyro.
that jump.
I
Man.
feel bad for him all the time.
That's when they
I
gotta
get excited.
Get rid of Brock and then take his pyro and give it to him.
You know my favorite
There you go.
entrance? I know this is not talking about, but my favorite entrance of all time and still gets me jacked up is Batista's entrance. To this day, when he does the machine guns,
Oh, yeah.
still gets me jacked up.
My
every
favorite is
time.
every time he messed it up and it didn't go with the lights. There's many videos in Botchamania for that.
But dude, but when Rusev's jumps, like the
That gets me
lack
excited.
of everything else going on around him, and it's just him jumping. It seems like there's something should be happening.
does.
yeah, it
I can agree
almost
with
seems
that.
like something's wrong.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
the flag should come down when
Like
he
the
jumps,
first
when
time he
lands.
did it, I saw him do it live. I was like sitting pretty close to the ramp, and I was just like ready for the
Expecting
fireworks,
something.
and nothing happened.
I wish the
Wait, whoa, what day was? What time was that?
That was another time.
Was that the pay per view?
Yeah, we'll talk about
when
that
you could
another
actually
time.
see that.
What,
All right, we were up there with the
I wish
fireworks.
I wish that the flag would still come down when he won a match again, like it used to. That was cool. I enjoyed that.
Dude, he changed countries. That's why the
No,
flag
he-
doesn't come
he
down. He
went
doesn't,
back to
know
his
which
country.
country's coming down.
That's a good point.
All right. Well, mine is. I had trouble thinking about this. I think I don't know. I just had an issue. So I came up with Scotty 2 Hotty and Rikishi together when they came down together. I just something about that dance and that nonsense. Just I wasn't a fan. I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of it. And it's not egregiously bad. I don't think it's that bad.
But the dude started dancing once he got his glasses on.
Yeah, I get it. And I didn't like the goggles. It reminded me too much. I Can't Hardly Wait. Seth Green. Is it Seth Green? Yeah, Seth Green and Can't Hardly Wait. Yeah. Oh man, I hate those goggles.
And the worm, dude.
Oh, the worm's the
I had
worst.
enough of the worm.
That's the worst. What do you got, Pynn?
You couldn't do it.
I couldn't do
No,
it.
You're too lanky.
Exactly.
You're too lanky for the worm. What do you got, Pynn?
So same thing. I had a lot of things going on with this. I actually went on to a new app today. It's what's it? Wrestling Amiibo.
Amino.
And I think
Amiibo is a Nintendo thing.
You proposed, is that the right word? Posted this question to the group
I
out
posted
there.
On there. I got
some great
got a bunch
responses.
of likes, and I got a couple of responses. A lot of people were saying, who were
The
saying?
Great Khali,
Great
right?
Khali was one, which I
He was
completely
pretty
agree
bad,
with.
yeah.
Another one that we got was, hold on, I'm on here. I should have did this before.
You know what I also didn't like while you look?
Yeah.
I hated how they did Gold Dust's intro with
the movie screen.
Yeah, I always
thought of
thought
that
something
one
was wrong
too.
with my TV.
I thought that one too, and when he had multiple people with him and what's her name there, Marlena, and then he had also the ticket guy at one point.
Oh yeah.
Who carried out the chair. Yeah, no, it's definitely that was like glacier-ish. You know, like I would say glacier. I can't even say that word. I don't even want to say it. Yeah, that's it.
Sub-Zero.
That's one of the worst ones too, because
Finish him.
They worked the entrance into his matches because they kept the lights down and it kept snowing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Nah, didn't work.
Speaking of Sub-Zero, a huge Panthers fan, by the way.
Like wait, the
colors, dude.
Yeah.
good one. So wait, what are you saying? What was your answer?
Scorpion.
So-
I don't care what their answers were.
I mean,
What were yours?
my number one was the oddities. I hate
The oddities.
I
Okay, he's got
can't.
the-
I am not a juggalo. No, there's nothing worse.
It's weird
in
that you
life,
wear
in
the
my
clown
opinion.
paint everywhere. Then
I do. I
can't
just
believe
like
that,
clowns.
that the ICP has come up twice in this show. That's too
It's-
many
I
times.
know
by
that's
the way.
the worst thing in the
Can we
world.
not
with
We're
do
this.
going to
that
get
again?
fined.
I mean, there was no group of people that I hated more than that group. It's, I mean,
Who was in that?
Wasn't it like the guy Earthquake, right?
no, it
Wasn't he the what's Olga?
He might, the guy with the mask.
Yeah, that
with
was
the
Earthquake.
Kenny
Oh,
shirt.
was it?
Yeah.
Then it was what's her face?
I can't think of one.
Was it
person.
Luna?
Luna was
yeah.
in it.
And then the
With
giant
Sean.
dude.
Yeah,
Kurgan.
He did a couple movies.
Kurgan was in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then I think there was two
Wasn't-
other guys.
Well, I could have sworn that wasn't Gallows in it at one point for a little
Could
bit.
have been.
Oh,
I don't
really?
Think so.
I think he
You'll have to
was.
look it up. But that's one that I just, as I was thinking about it today, I'm like, I don't know that. I mean, I remember having that CD too, the Attitude Aggression CD.
Yeah.
The first one that we all bought, and it had that on it. Oh,
Yeah, it was a bad
that
song.
was that was not good. So that's one. There's so many in my opinion. I mean, there's Chuck and Billy and Chuck back in
those
the
were
day.
bad. Yeah, those were bad too.
I mean, that boy band stuff. I mean, you can even say Zack Ryder now. I mean, I love Zack Ryder.
I like his new music.
Well written.
It's fire.
Oh no. If it was between the two, the original one was my favorite. But I mean, we're at a day now where my big thing is the reason I brought this up was because they're doing so much good stuff with the stage area where they put the ramp has basically a screen on it now. It's adding to that feel of the show.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I thought they were just doing it for SummerSlam.
Well, I love how the turnbuckles have
that too.
Oh yeah,
things on them.
it's awesome. So hey, what I'm thinking, since we're starting to grow on that amino thing, we're starting to get a little profile on there. Maybe what we should do is we can see what people think. We can make a little poll of the four of our answers.
Yeah,
And see what people think.
Pin, how do people find the app? What's the
I found it on iTunes. I'm gonna say it's on the Googles. I don't have the Googles.
What's the name of it?
It's
Amino.
Pro-
If you just search for Amino Wrestling,
Yeah,
you'll find
that's
it.
how I got it. You go on, you just make an account. Just put it. You can use your Facebook.
and what's our username?
Our username is Going for the Pin, as it is with the title of
Go
the show.
in with no G, right?
No
go
G.
go in.
We
for
don't
the
believe
pin.
in G's for the ings. So you just go on there. Follow us. We'll follow you back. I'm good on that.
And we'll have some good wrestling talk.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
I mean, I'm posting up questions pretty much this segment. I'm gonna be probably posting day of to get an idea of what people think.
Yeah, I like that.
Take it from there. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways to get in touch with us, obviously. I mean, we made a Twitter. We got the Twitter going on. It's going for the Pynn, just on Twitter. I'm going to work on going to get an Instagram going.
No one wants to see pictures of us. I don't blame him.
Jeff's got his shirt off right now. I mean, that's...
I didn't do sit-ups
I
today.
wish I did. It's hot as hell up here.
This is Dennis's move. He smokes you out. Once it's about to wrap up, he makes sure the AC's off.
We don't need a clock or anything. I
Yeah.
just turn the heat up.
Every now and then when our buddy needs to make weight, he can come up here too. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, you can find us a bunch of different ways. I mean, obviously, definitely on the Twitter, write us back. We'll you know, you have any ideas for the show, we'll work it into that. I mean, yeah. I mean,
And also on iTunes.
on iTunes.
All going for the Pynn.
I mean, have you ever thought about doing Google Play?
I did now.
Okay. I mean,
We'll put it up on Google Play.
because they do podcasts on there too.
KPD Network. We're growing. We're growing.
We'll put it on a couple of different places. You know, so
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of good stuff happening in my opinion. I feel like everything's going good. I got some good feedback.
Any closing thoughts? Until
What
next
are
time?
we looking forward till next time?
2 weeks ish.
Well, we'll talk about CM Punk next time for sure.
Definitely.
We'll have
CM
a
Punk.
recap of how he got his face bloodied, probably.
Dude, hopefully Goldberg will be in by then.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get Goldberg in here.
Got
Not
him.
in studio, I mean on the show. I don't
might
need
be
that,
able to, I'm not
I don't
sure.
need that behemoth in this little room smoking me out.
And Brie Bella will be back too.
Oh man, I can't wait to see her
No?
again.
Is that
Okay.
coming? No. When does that come back?
I don't even know. Not soon enough.
Not next.
Also, we'll be able to finally pitch handies for the stars. Or whatever, right?
Jibbers for the
stars.
I'm working on that
We'll have
now.
a full lineup ready.
Wow. There goes our clean version, I guess. So whatever. Yeah. So I mean, yeah. That was.
I think that's good. Well, till next time.
Yeah.
Pynn, JBLL, Sean.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
again.
Thanks,
Later.
Danny.
And check us out online. Going for the Pynn.